Yes, we have all heard 100 times about circular debt and how it affects our electricity bills. But did you know that you pay a higher interest rate on circular debt while the government borrows money at lower rates? Confused? Let me explain, starting with what circular debt is. Simply put, a circular debt is a cash shortfall across the power sector. How does it pile up? Well, when power distributors such as ISCO, LESCO and K Electric etc. are unable to recover the full amount due to them by their consumers, they are then unable to pay forward the same amount to the Central Power Purchasing Agency or CPPA. The CPPA, which is a government authority and the only buyer of electricity in Pakistan, is in turn unable to pay the power producers. They in turn are unable to pay the organizations that they buy coal, LNG and fuel from to generate electricity. See how it's all a circle of debt? Circular debt is expected to surge to 2.8 trillion rupees by the end of the current fiscal year. How did it pile up so much? Inefficiencies, an outdated transmission and distribution system, and many subsidies. However, there is one solution that is rarely talked about: refinancing or conversion of debt. And it makes sense considering Pakistan's benchmark interest rate has come down in recent months. Out of the current estimated circular debt of 2.3 trillion rupees, nearly 1.7 trillion is just markup. That means Pakistanis pay around 3.2 rupees per unit for just the markup. The cost of financing is in the range of 3 months SkyBor, plus a premium that can go up to 4.5% if payment is delayed beyond 60 days. A very important clarification here. Power producers commercially borrow at a financing cost much lower than the financing cost that consumers pay through their electricity bills. So it actually benefits them if payment is delayed, since they eventually get a higher markup. The first thing the government can do is to ensure a structure where the borrowing rates of all entities is linked to the rate at which the sovereign is borrowing. Secondly, the government can convert existing debt into cheaper public debt using conventional or Islamic instruments. Since interest rates have been on the decline in Pakistan, the government can refinance the CPPA's payables by borrowing at cheaper rates. The government can issue long-term bonds to swap out the debt. According to estimates by Ammar Habib Khan, an assistant professor of practice at IBA, these measures could lead to a reduction of 3.8 rupees per unit in electricity bills, which when you think about it does indeed make a lot of sense.